All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget I post 1, 2, or 3 videos every single day. Hit the like, subscribe, the join button so you get all my content before it actually goes live for everybody else. And here we go. Farley. Ford CEO Farley flags concerning behavior from new car buyers. Ford noticed a trend among new car buyers amid rising prices. Okay, let's dive into this. Pretty interesting. Some neat takeaway stuff from this. So we don't care about all this that they're talking about, what's going to happen with tariffs and what their estimated income is and blah, blah, blah. We don't care. It says right here, though, Ford can count on, but one thing that the company isn't worried about is the willingness of its potential customers to be flexible when purchasing their cars. Okay, read that again. The one thing that the company isn't worried about is the willingness of its customers to be flexible. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. All right. Ford is seeing car buyers change their habits, they say. Okay. Ford expects buyers to accept longer loan terms. Apparently, Ford just expects this. Okay, this is it. This is what they're telling you. Most common term for auto loans today are 24, 36, 48, 60. That's what it always was, okay? Then there was a 72 that kicked in for a little while. Now it's 78 and 84 months. The idea is that the longer term the loan, the lower your monthly payment is, but the more money you end up paying over the life of the loan. 84 months. 60 months is 5 years, 72 is 6 years, 84 is 7 years. You think your vehicle is still going to be in good condition or even running without major repair by then. Now again, if you're somebody who drives 5,000 miles a year, maybe. But for the most of us, by the time your vehicle hits 84 months, it's pretty much done and gone anyway and used up, and that's what they want because then you come running and buying another one. Analysts at Ford's earning call this week wondered how resilient Ford customers would be should the company need to raise prices soon. The company's executives didn't seem too worried, however. They didn't worry at all. We see customers doing what they can to afford a new vehicle. I mean, we've seen 84-month financing increases as a share of our offers on the financing side. Natural levels are well within the bounds of the industry, but customers are doing what they need to adjust for the payments, said CEO Farley. Okay. What he basically said right here is we can do whatever we want. We can keep raising the prices, cutting out, doing technical cost reduction. We can do everything we want to. If they want it, they'll find a way to do it. Even if that means that it's too much for them, they'll just kick it out to 84 months. They'll go 7 years instead of the normal 5 to get it. We see them doing this all the time. We're not worried. They're going to keep buying our cars no matter what we do to the price. That's what Ford just said. That's what Farley just said right here. We see customers doing what they can to afford a new vehicle. Right there. We see 84-month financing increases. There it is. Customers are doing whatever they need to adjust for the payments, said Farley. Company is seeing an increase in applications for longer-term financing instead of a drop in demand. But again, the company hedges say this could all change if the economy worsens in the second half of the year. But right now, they're not seeing people say no. They're not seeing people walk away. They're just seeing people go, well, okay, I can't afford the $1,500 a month payment for 5 years. What other options do I got? Oh, I can go 7 years and drop it down to $900. Great, let's do that. That's what's happening right there. It says, thanks to salaries that haven't risen much due to inflation over the past 5 decades, the only way Americans can own their car today is to finance it. Here's some interesting stats. Fewer than 20% of new car purchases were cash transactions, according to Auto Trader. So 80% of new car buyers are financing their purchases. The median cost of a new car in the United States is $48,000. And while the prices are still below the peak in 2022 when it's $49,500, they're still trending upwards. But even at $48,000, let's just let that number sink in. $48,000 is the average cost of a new car today. The median salary in the U.S. is $66,000, according to the latest Social Security data. It makes sense that 40% of Americans, or 134 million people, hold automotive debt. Pretty crazy. But here's all that matters. For now, Ford expects new car buyers to maintain demand in the face of rising prices by agreeing to longer loan terms. That's what Ford says. That's what they're planning. Smart business move if you can, because they're making it happen, and Ford makes a ton of money on every aspect of it, and that's what Farley's looking at, and all Farley has to do is impress his shareholders. That's all that matters. And well, Ford is seeing and believing that you are dumb enough to just take that loan out for longer and pay the higher prices. Like, that's it. We'll keep raising the prices. People will keep buying it. I bet you by the end of next year, we start seeing 96-month terms. 96 months will be part of the option. That's how they'll make it work. They've already kicked it out from 60 to 72 to 78 to now 84 in just a few short years. 96 is right around the corner, I bet you. So pretty interesting. Next one on here. This one, not car related, but many of you guys can deal with this, and it is that time of year for it, and I will teach you a way better way. Easily remove algae from your home siding with these two common household staples. Okay, they're going to go on, they're going to talk about bleach and water and a scrub brush and a whole, cut it out. Remember, I ran a pressure washing business for years. Forget all that. You don't have to have a pressure washer. You don't have to have any of that kind of stuff. I did a video. It's right here. If you go on my channel, well, you're here on my channel. I'll try to link it below for you, but just type wash your siding. Okay, and you put that in, this video is going to pop up. This video is going to teach you how to wash your siding. Here I am doing it back in the day here. But all you need to do this with is a pump-up sprayer. Okay, you can see all this stuff, all this gunk and green and algae on here. It's a pump-up sprayer. And it's mixed with pool shock. You go to Walmart or Lowe's and you buy 10 or 12%, but let's just say you get 10% pool shock. You're basically going to put a mixture in this. Now, the best way to do it, since you're going to be doing most of your house kind of thing, in this video, I give you like details for how much to use in a pump up. But if you're going to do it, basically just grab a 5-gallon bucket, put 1 gallon of 10% pool shock in it, fill the rest of the 5-gallon bucket up with water. And then take that and pour that into your 1-gallon pump-up sprayer as you're using it, and just spray this stuff on the house. This is all you got to do. Okay, you're just going to pump this thing up, and you're going to just like this. Just come over here, turn it on, and spray it right on the house. Watch. There it is. Just spray it on your vinyl siding. Works for brick. It works for a lot of things. Don't do it on... we watched the video. I give you the warnings and the information in here. You don't want to do it on stain. But you can see, you just spray this on here. You're going to spray it down. And it's going to just eat this stuff off on its own. You're just going to put it on, let it do it, and see it's just going to clean itself off. Then you're going to rinse it. And see here... See, look at right there's where I look at. See how easy it is? It cleans itself right off. That's just drip. So it's a very simple, easy to do process, not complicated at all. And then you just rinse it with your garden hose. Spray it on, let it sit for a few minutes. Don't let it dry, but let it sit for a few minutes. And then you're just going to rinse it off. Here I am. I'm doing the same thing, but I'm using an X-Jet. Watch this. I'm coating the whole thing with that same bleach mixture I just showed you. I'm spraying it on. I'm just using a pressure washer to do it through an X-Jet system, but it's the same thing I just did in that pump-up sprayer that shows you all those little spots you see on there. We let it sit for a minute, and then I'm going to pop that off, and then we're going to rinse it, and look at it. There it is. Now I'm just rinsing it, but look at it. Look at the side of that thing. It took 5 minutes to do this. So it's a very easy thing. So if you got that algae anywhere on your house, this video will teach you how to get rid of that. Super easy. No scrub brushes, no BS, no nothing like that. A simple 1-gallon pump-up sprayer, like you're seeing right here, just a little 1-gallon pump-up sprayer, and a $3 bottle of pool shock, and your garden hose is all you need for this. So questions, comments, anything you got, put them down below. As always, thanks for watching.